here's some habits that are going to make you more attractive. Okay, first of all, there are bad habits that are going to destroy your attractiveness. Things like eating junk food, staying up late, not showering and shit like that. But I'm going to talk about here in this video specifically. I'll make another video on things that are going to fuck up your attractiveness, make you look uglier. But here I'm going to talk about things that are going to make you more attractive. So here we go. So I'm not going to talk about the basic shit of like good hygiene and shit like that. I'm going to talk about like specific things that are going to help you improve your attractiveness over time, habits that you can do every single day that will improve your attractiveness. Okay, all right, let's get into it. So first of all, one of the worst habits that you could do, which we're going to reverse with a good habit I'm going to talk about, is breathing through your mouth, especially when you're sleeping, right? When you're not conscious, you're going to tend to breathe through your mouth whenever you're on bed. You're going to tend to breathe through your mouth, and we don't want that. That's going to ruin our jawline. That's going to make our facial features a lot worse. We're going to look less attractive, and not only that, it's unhealthy for us to breathe through our mouth. We as mammals, we're supposed to breathe through our nose, right? I've heard this in a study. I watched a video one or a couple of videos of like literally like saying that we don't breathe correctly. Most people, majority of humans don't breathe correctly, and this leads to a lot of problems physically, health wise. It also makes us look less attractive, right? These are two things that are horrible. You don't want to be mouth breathing. So instead, the good habit, we're gonna, just call it a good habit, and just it should be a normal habit. By the way, it should be taught to you by school. It should be taught to you by your parents. But since no one's ever taught you this, you need to breathe through your nose all the time. Maybe the only times you might not breathe through your nose is when you're speaking. Even then, myself, I try to breathe through my nose as much as I can, even while I'm recording these videos, to keep myself present and also just not be unhealthy. Right? So stop breathing through your mouth. It's gonna ruin up your facial features. You're also gonna have like worse lung health because you're letting more bad things from the air, like the bad air, come into your lungs a lot easier. When you breathe through your nose, we have like our own little like filters. Like, you know why we have nose hairs? The whole point of us having nose hairs is for things like bacteria and weird shit that's in our environment, like pollen and shit like that, to be filtered out by our nose, right? To not go into our lungs, to not go into our system, right? And we want to do this even while we're sleeping. So want to breathe through our nose by taping our mouth shut while we're sleeping. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds like, whoa, what? What do you mean we have to tape our mouth shut? No, Ricky, I could choke, I could die. No, bro. I'm telling you right now. I've done this for the past 2 years right now. I believe so. 1 or 2 years. I can't remember how long I've been doing it for. And I'm telling you right now, I've gotten sick a lot less. I've had less allergies. And by the way, I come from, like, my mom literally has a lot of allergies. And I get those from her, right? I get really bad allergies. But ever since I started doing this, like taping taping my mouth shut, I've had less allergies. And I've told everybody in my house, literally, to do the same thing as me, and they won't listen to me. They won't listen to me, and they have a lot more allergies. They get sick a lot easier than I do. Wonder why, right? It's literally life-changing if you do this habit. It's gonna make you more attractive. That's just talking about like the health benefits, but it's gonna make you more attractive by making your jawline a lot better. Literally, it's gonna make your jawline a lot better. Like literally, my jawline has changed not only because of the fact that I'm going through puberty, I'm lifting weights as well. Like lifting weights literally makes your jawline a lot more defined because the increase in testosterone and shit like that. But also, the fact that I'm breathing correctly while I'm sleeping, which is a major part of your day. Right? When you're sleeping a lot, right? You're sleeping for like 8, 10 hours. You're breathing through your mouth for 8 to 10 hours, and that's horrible. We want to tape our mouth shut and reverse these effects and make our jawline a lot more attractive. So I'm telling you right now, buy yourself some tape. The type of tape that I use is called micropore tape. You can buy this on Amazon. You can buy it on the store. And it's really cheap. I actually got a pack of like 14, I believe. or was it like 14 or 15? I can't remember how many. Or was it 20? Fuck, it was a lot of them, right? For just 14 bucks. It's really cheap, honestly. It was really cheap, and I have a bunch of them for a long time. And I've been using this tape, I'm telling you, for a long time, and it's improved my jawline. It's improved my physical performance in like sports and shit like that. Literally, like that's how essential this should be. It's gonna improve your attractiveness, your health overall. Okay, buy this tape. I'm telling you, tape your mouth shut before going to sleep. Breathe in through your nose as much as you can. Mew as well. Like part of this is also a little bit of mewing when you're awake. Put your tongue on the palate of your mouth, and you're gonna be mewing. Okay, let's talk about the next thing, which is sleep. If you are not sleeping enough, bro, you're gonna be less attractive. I've noticed this myself when I sleep a lot less. Not only do I feel worse, bro, I look worse. And you know, when you sleep enough, you feel refreshed, you feel good. You also look yourself in the mirror and you look alive. But when you don't sleep enough, you don't look alive, you feel like shit, and your life overall is just worse. Because sleep is when we're rebuilding ourselves physically, mentally as well. And when we don't sleep enough, you're gonna be less attractive because you're literally killing yourself. You're increasing your stress hormone called cortisol, which is gonna make you less attractive, make you also like mentally like fucking stressed all the time. You're gonna have chronic stress. We don't want that. And physically, you're gonna see the changes. You're gonna build up more body fat. You're gonna build up more body fat, and we don't want that, right? We want to look attractive. We want to be lean. We want to be aesthetic. We want all those things. Sleep is crucial if you want to be attractive. Sleep is just crucial as a human being to perform, to live a good life. So stop sacrificing your sleep for your fucking video games, your fucking late night movie watches and TV shows, unless you're going out every now and then. Now, here's the key thing. Every now and then with your friends to go watch a movie, with your girlfriend to go watch a movie, or you're going to hang out with your girlfriend. It's going to be a good time, not because you don't want to be there. If you actually want to genuinely go out with your girl or your friends, if you have a girlfriend in the first place, right? Then that's fine, right? Every now and then. Every now and then. Like, if it's every, like, once a month, it's fine. Once every 2 weeks, that's totally okay. Like, I'm not telling you, I'm not perfect, bro. There's be times I'll go out with my girl, we'll stay up late, and then I'll get home, and it'll be like 10. Just make sure that it's not a consistent thing. Make sure you're going to sleep early. Make sure you're not on your phone up, like scrolling on Instagram or YouTube, on TikTok, or on any of those apps. Make sure you're not watching YouTube, like these videos. Like, if you're watching it right now, like, fuck. Like, don't even watch my videos, nobody's videos, late. Don't be doing any work late, like homework, or if you're studying, or if you have actual like work, then change your shifts or something. Like, just change your lifestyle overall, bro, because it's gonna help you a lot. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna improve the way you think. Your life is literally gonna become better. Okay, now let's talk about the third habit, which is lifting weights. If you are not lifting weights, bro, you're leaving a lot of things on the table. Not only in the terms of your health, but also your attractiveness. Women, I'm telling you right now, girls, even though you might think it's like not true, girls find men who lift weights and look like big and good, like aesthetic, attractive, and they crave and lust over these men. How do I know this? Because I have a girlfriend who tells me, like, I'll tell you a story, but it's just, actually no, that wasn't her. Well, I've heard stories of girls literally looking at my Instagram before I used to have, before I had my highlights removed. But pretty much I had highlights of me like working out shirtless and lifting weights, and shirtless pictures of me and taking pictures. And a bunch of girls from my school were in the locker room. They were literally looking at my pictures. How do I know this? Some girl told me, right? And yeah, like literally, like girls will literally look at you, at your Instagram, when you look attractive. Now, I don't have any of those photos because I'm in a relationship, right? But if you're trying to get into a relationship, or you just want to build a good profile on Instagram where you look attractive and you're doing like good things, lifting weights, it's a must. Honestly, if you want to become attractive, and also it builds discipline, it builds a lot of things when it comes to like lifting weights, right? You're gonna attract new people, people who actually love going to the gym as well, who are healthy, and you're gonna attract women, and also you as an individual, you're gonna be more confident under your own skin. You're gonna be attractive in two ways. You could be physically attractive and mentally attractive. To say that lifting weights doesn't make you more attractive towards women is a lie. It's just the way that you lift weights to build a specific physique that influences how your physique is perceived by women. That's what truly influences how a woman will perceive your progress in the gym, honestly, how your physique looks. If you're focused on building an aesthetic physique, which by the way, I've made a video already on how to build an attractive physique, which you can go check out. I'm not gonna really repeat myself here. But if you build the aesthetic, attractive physique, I'm telling you right now, women aren't gonna love it, right? I'm not telling you to do this for women, but if you're doing it for women, which honestly, I'll be honest with you, I did it at first for women. Now I just do it for performance as an athlete, and actually just, because I want to build a good physique. I don't want to be one of those kids who just lifts weights for a little bit and then goes back to the couch and becomes a loser pretty much. I want to be like lifting weights till I'm like fucking like 80, 90 years old and still lifting weights. Maybe not the same weight when I used to be younger, right? But I want to be that type of guy who throughout his whole life, he discovered something that was good for his health and he kept doing it and stayed consistent. Because this journey it's until you die. Lifting weights is until you die. Right now you're getting for me, I'm getting like the pleasure right now, like, oh, I have a nice physique and I'm getting like the attraction and shit like that. But that's nice. Those things are nice. I'm not saying don't like build a physique to become attractive and feel confident and feel young and strong, right? Obviously, we want those things. But also, I'm doing this for my long-term health, right? To be strong, to be able to carry my grandchildren when I'm older, to be able to sprint when I'm older, to be able to do these things when I'm older and just remain healthy, right? I'm doing this for my health, but also I'm doing it to stay attractive for my girl, obviously, to stay healthy, stay fertile, to stay like really strong and just looking good, right? All these things paired up together. This is literally why you should start going to the gym and lifting weights. Okay, those are the 3 major habits that are honestly going to improve your attractiveness. By the way, I have a full-on program that teaches you how to build an aesthetic physique, how to become more attractive physically, like literally how to improve your hair and looks, everything. Click the link in the description. I literally teach you how to do this, but in a healthy way that's not going to fuck up your hormones, and testosterone is actually going to improve your life overall through healthy looks maxing. That's what I'm going to call it, healthy looks maxing. So click that link in the description. And actually, I want to talk about one more habit before I finish things off, and that is your diet. Your diet is like these 4 things I'm talking about. These 4 pillars of literally becoming more attractive are the most important. Okay, the try to put the most important habits in one video, but diet, like if you have a horrible diet, the rest of the things that you're doing, they're gonna work. Okay, they're still gonna be effective, but they're not gonna be maximized and optimized to the point that you want to be like good looking as fast as possible and also just being healthy, right? Your diet is crucial. If you're eating junk food every single day, if you're not eating healthy, if you're eating shit day after day or consistently, like 2 times a week, you're eating shit food, you're eating ice cream, you're eating donuts, you're eating McDonald's or fucking Chick-fil-A or shit like that, you get what I mean, right? And you're eating chips, you're not going to be as attractive, you're not going to be as healthy, your brain is literally going to suffer, and you're going to be less mentally sharp. You can make a lot faster progress and better progress when you're on a good diet. And the best diet that I can, that I've been on myself is a diet where you just eat whole foods. And look, the whole thing of diet is really complicated, especially now in the modern age of like social media. Like you've heard a lot of people talk about like carnivore diet, paleo diet, all these random diets. And I'm gonna tell you right now, just eat the foods that are not gonna fuck up your gut. So one of the best foods, here are the best foods that I found myself personally that improved my physical performance in the gym as an athlete and my health and my attractiveness, right? Building a better physique, bigger physique, is eggs, red meat, fruits that are in season, by the way. So being specific with that. Whichever fruits are in season wherever you live, right? Eat those. And the fourth part of my diet that I eat is like the extra stuff. So like potatoes, sweet potatoes. Sometimes every now and then some bread or some shit, but keep those things to a minimum. Honestly, you should just eat foods that come from animals, and the only plants that you should be eating are pretty much potatoes, sweet potatoes, and fruits. Okay, those are like top tier um, essentials, like to be the best version of yourself. Like literally, those are like a must. That's the diet that you should be on. And yes, you can still eat chicken and shit like that, but red meat, eggs, fruits, and those two vegetables, sweet potato and potato, are the best options for your health, for your diet. Okay, those are the best. I'm telling you right now, those are the best. And if you want to like grow, and if you're watching this and you're under like 21 or something, eat as much protein as you can. And if you want to build a bigger physique and you're over 21, still eat as much meat as you can. And eat as much protein, eat as much steak and ribeyes and fucking like red meat in general as much as you can, because it's gonna help you grow. It's gonna help you build muscle quicker. It's gonna increase your testosterone, which is what we want as well, to become attractive, confident. These things are gonna improve your testosterone. Okay, these are gonna increase your testosterone, which increase your attractiveness, how much muscle you build, all these things. Makes your jawline literally more defined, keeps you lean, keeps you from building too much fat. So do these things, okay? And that's pretty much for this video. I know it's a little bit of a long video. I feel it myself. But if you made it to the end, bro, welcome to the channel. My name is Lucas Cervantes, and I'm here to help you become the most healthy and attractive version of yourself as a man. Okay? Other than that, bro, peace out. Do the hard work, especially if you feel like it. God bless you. Click that subscribe button.